interview Randy as well?
No.
Right.
Should we?
Well, yeah,
We're going to.
Tell him that the other interview didn't work.
Is your boom on?
Sound was,
Yeah,
sure your boom mic's on.
I think.
Your boom mic was on.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do we know?
So the project is called Humans of the Twin Cities. It's based off another project called Humans in New York.
We went around interviewing people in the Twin Cities, in places in the Twin Cities, like the Sculpture Garden or Rice Park.
And it's just about like people and their life stories and like about them, just kind of gathering information about people who live in the Twin Cities.
We asked people, what's your name, where do you come from, what's your job, what's one important moment in your life?
Who's like your role model or someone you look up to? Like, you know, how's your summer going? Why are you here? How much do you visit? And just questions like that. And there's always different answers.
Yeah, it started out hard, but it got easy. Like on the second day, we were pretty much. No, it was on the first day. We got through like 13 interviews where their expected was like 3 to 5.
We were in teams, so like one person would be in charge of the boom mic, the other person would be in charge of asking the questions, and there would be another person writing the notes and another person filming.
I like to interview people because personally I really like talking to strangers. So, I thought it was fun to just kind of go up and be like, oh, hey, how was your day? We're from Tonka Films, working on a documentary called Humans of the Twin Cities. Like, is it okay if we interview you?
But it's just interesting getting to talk to complete strangers and learning a bit about them. And it's great because you get to put it towards something that you're working on.
Where do you live?
I live in Iowa City. I don't know if that counts as Humans of Twin Cities.
What is your occupation?
I'm an unemployed musician.
Hunter lives here in Minneapolis and said come down to the Walker Art Museum.
Awesome. What's your occupation?
We're retired.
Retired, but I'm a teacher.
Fun.
What is the most important moment in your life?
Oh my God, probably being born. Yeah.
Can you tell us more about that?
I don't actually remember, but I was there when my sister was born because my parents gave us birth to us in the house, like on the bed.
Could you describe an important moment in your lives?
Most important when I met my wife Nancy 37 years ago.
Awesome. Where'd you guys meet?
Tempe, Arizona.
What are you doing here today?
Good question. I'm visiting my friend Jiminy, who's off camera right now. You can tilt the camera towards him if you want to. And he's there in the hat. And he's showing us around the Twin Cities. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for letting us interview.
Oh, that's okay. When do I get a check? Do I get a royalty check?
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Shakopee, Minnesota.
Where do you live?
Eagan, Minnesota.
What is your occupation, or are you a student?
I'm a student.
I do cybersecurity.
Currently, I'm a student, but I work part-time at Dairy Queen.
Big challenge. I think there's lots of challenges. Personally, I think that just making sure that I take enough time for what's important in life and just always enjoy each day.
What is something you look forward to?
I'm looking forward to going to college. Just excited for the freedom, more food, I get, I walk everywhere, so that's free exercise.
Do you know where you're going to college?
Yeah, University of Iowa.
Okay, thank you so much for letting us interview
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is something you look forward to?
College.
College? Really? I look forward to vacations and the weekends and spending time with friends and family.
My name is Alicia Nefita Murray.
I'm Jasmine. This is Eden, E-D-E-N. This is Colin, and this is Kai.
Awesome. And where do you live?
Right now, I'm at the shelter at the higher grounds where I'm just there just to minister to those who want to be ministered to. Not for everybody, but to prepare those who want to know about the love of Christ.
So, why are you here today?
We just... Okay, hang on. We just came out to have lunch.
Oh, wow. Okay. One important moment in our lives. A shared moment, do you want, maybe?
Sure,
Okay,
anything.
A shared moment when she got married. That was an important moment in our lives.
Awesome.
Yeah. She got married in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
I was born cross-eyed, so important moment in my life was when I was a senior in high school and I got a doctor to fix my eyes so they looked normal.
What is something you guys are looking forward to?
Well, today has been something to look forward to because they're in town. So it's a day, I took the day off of work. So today is just
Today's a good day.
a nice day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Coming to the museums.
Yeah.
What are you doing here today?
Well, I used to live here. And, I'm going to cry, so sorry about this. A very dear friend died suddenly. So I came back to the funeral. So that's why I'm here. Sorry. Okay.
Important moment in my life. Well, I'd have to go with when my kids were born. But they're over there somewhere.
I would say one of the most important moments of my life is when I married my husband on September 6th, 2014.
Well, I guess becoming a dad for the first time and the second time is pretty exciting. You know, seeing a little kid suddenly arrive and then helping them become older, mature, and eventually someday.
An important moment in my life?
Yes.
Personally or professionally?
Either one.
Well, we got married up north at our cabin, which is up north near Cable, Wisconsin. And it was a beautiful day. It was sunny out. It was a perfect 70 degrees.
I would say when I was a junior or senior in high school, I took a class called Community Service Learning and Development with a man named Bill Jennings.
We had all of our family there. We had 14 people and 8 dogs, so we had a pretty interesting ratio.
And he significantly broadened my perspective about what my goals in life should be or how I should be approaching kind of like decisions in life. So that kind of set me on a trajectory that I think was long-lasting.
My occupation right now is a missionary. It's a career change. From being a financial consultant or a business development consultant, now I am now a missionary, a servant of Jesus Christ.
What's your occupation?
I'm a doctor.
Oh, awesome. Can you describe one important moment in your life?
Sure. Can I take this really
Oh,
quick?
yeah, for sure.
Hello?
Today I'm just exploring Minneapolis, but tomorrow I have an international convention at the Hilton Minneapolis for the week with other women educators called Alpha Delta Kappa organization.
Who is somebody you look up to or admire?
I think probably like Martin Luther King Jr.
Who is someone you look up to and admire?
Well, my father, I always looked up to my father, but he's passed.
Could you tell me why?
I've listened to a lot of his sermons, you know, and they're very kind of inspiring.
Because he was honest, open-minded, hardworking.
My biggest highlight of this summer is to display God's love, that unity of love to bring the community together. So I did a movie called The Boys and the Girls of USA, Unity of Love.
Describe an important moment in your life.
One of the most important moments of my life is when I got to try out for the youth futsal national team, and I got the opportunity to play in Portugal against different Portuguese teams, and we beat them.
Right now I'm going to the studio. I have like about 20 more minutes to get in the studio. I'm going to be doing another movie, another film. It's a short film giving God all the glory.
I live in Columbia Heights, Minnesota.
What is your occupation?
I am a retired LPN nurse.
So first I tried out in Minneapolis, and they picked about 5 Minnesotans. Then once I got picked, I went to Kansas and tried out with about 100 different 2004 girls in my age group.
What is something you look forward to?
Life. Every day.
I was one of the 12 people they picked.
I enjoy my sister here from visiting with me from Alabama, Mobile, Alabama.
Where do you live?
I live in Mobile, Alabama.
What is your occupation?
I am a retired registered nurse.
I look forward to seeing my husband every morning, alive and breathing.
What are you doing here today?
I am here visiting with my brother and my sister. My brother, who has been diagnosed with 2 types of cancer. He had his stem cell transplant over at the Mayo Center. He's back at home in Minneapolis and he's doing great. We're just out just killing some time because I'm going home tomorrow. It'll be real sad. But however, I'm just killing a little time, just enjoying the outdoor scenery.
Where do you live?
I live here in St. Paul.
What's your occupation?
I'm a marketing professional.
I look up to my husband, who is the pastor, and I also admire the way he carries himself as a leader in his community and in his church home. So I really look up to him.
Who is someone you look up to and admire?
My parents.
And also to others. I look up to my big sister, who's here in Minneapolis, and I also look up to my mother-in-law, who is a great woman of God. So I look up to a lot of people, and I look to God for everything.
Why?
They showed me very good values. They cared for me. They gave me a lot of unconditional love and good guidance.
What is your name?
Walter Starr,
Okay, where do you live?
Minnetonka, Alberta,
What is your occupation?
dairy farmer.
Where do you live?
In St. Paul.
What is your occupation?
I'm retired.
Describe an important moment in your life.
Describe an important moment in your life.
I graduated college.
Retiring.
Can you tell us more about that?
It was in Vermilion, Alberta, and I took agribusiness.
What is something you look forward to?
The next day.
Thanks.
What is something you look forward to?
Visiting friends in Wisconsin.
Right now, Americans should prioritize the priorities. And the priority right now in America is to pray. God heals America. God heals America.
Thank you. That's all we need.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
Well, good luck with your
But thank you so much.
Yes. I hope you guys' project turns out great.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for letting us interview you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I'm sorry about Siri. Oh no, that is why. Okay.
Thank you. God bless all of you, boys and girls of the USA, and looking forward to seeing you again.
You shouldn't be nervous to talk to new people because in the end, everybody is human, I guess.
Well, talking to strangers, that's probably going to be a little bit easier overall for me because I know that most of them aren't what I think they are. I get paranoid about that kind of stuff.
They're people, just like you. And once you get to know that, it becomes much easier, more fun, and you begin to understand other people better.
It was the second day we were in Rice Park, and it was this very, I don't know how to describe her.
Yeah, so Alicia, her interview, that will definitely stick with me, and she said a lot of empowering things to all of us, and it just made us feel really good inside.
She had just done a film about the boys and the girls of America, I think, and I think it was about race and gender equality and that kind of stuff. And so that was the most interesting experience by far, because just the fact that she was so into it and that she wanted to do it so bad.
Someone started like crying because I don't know. They were in Minneapolis because their friend died. She told us about it, and we were just like random people that asked her to be interviewed.
Probably a takeaway is, you never know what people are going through or how their life has been. So just treat people how you'd want to be treated, and always just have an open mind, and just, yeah.